Hi guys, today I am going to show you step by step how to set up your Unisection 2.0 40K 8-in-1 ultrasonic cavitation and radio frequency skin tightening machine. I get a lot of requests to do an unboxing. Well, I can't do an unboxing because I've already had the machine. So I'm going to take it all apart and I'm going to show you exactly how to set it all up. Then I'm going to show you and explain what every handle does and show you the order of operation. But before I do, I'm Joan Johnson and this is Beauty Over 50 on a Budget, where I do body sculpting, body contouring, and sprinkle in a little bit of anti-aging and skincare. If this has sparked your interest, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post new videos every week. Before I take this all apart, I kind of want to share with you a little bit of what you need when you start your ultrasonic cavitation. When you do ultrasonic cavitation, you need a conductive medium. This is the ultrasound gel that I like to use, and I buy it in a 5-liter container and then I just transfer it into a smaller bottle because it's easier to handle. And then when you do radio frequency skin tightening, you also need a conductive medium. So I like to use this one sometimes as well too. And this is an anti-aging, moisturizing conductive medium that I like to use with the radio frequency skin tightening. You can use the ultrasound gel with all of these, but sometimes I like to switch it up and just use the anti-aging conductive medium when I do the radio frequency skin tightening. There's a lot of controversy on these treatments, on whether it actually kills the fat cells or it just disrupts them and drains them. I just go by the research that I have found. And I have found research that states that it does kill the fat cells. I've also found research that states it just disrupts the fat cells and they drain. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or have any medical or aesthetic experience. I just know that this machine works for me and I have amazing results from it. I also drink a lot of water before and after I do one of these treatments. I really like this water bottle because you can add lemon to the bottom. It has like a little squeezer and you just put whatever you want in the bottom. I like to do lemon or lime and then just fill it up with water, and I drink this several times a day. Lemon is really good at detoxing, and you need to flush through all the fat cells that you either killed or drained and get rid of them. So it's really important that you drink a lot of water. If you don't drink a lot of water, you can actually feel sick and get a headache after doing these treatments. I like to work out before I do these treatments. And the reason being is because I'm warm and I'm sweating, I'm drinking lots of water. Then I like to do my treatment. Then I like to shower and then wear a muscle wrap for the rest of the day, because that just continues to make you sweat when you wear a muscle wrap. This is the muscle wrap that I like to use. And sometimes I'll also add some of this cream under the muscle wrap. After I've taken a shower, I'll put this on and then put the muscle wrap on and wear it the rest of the day. And you can buy these muscle wraps for your arms and your thighs as well as your abdomen. I also get asked a lot how to clean this machine. I just use regular rubbing alcohol and a paper towel. The alcohol really cuts through the ultrasound gel that's left on the handles, and so I just pour some of this in a paper towel and I just wipe it down really good. I'm also going to show you some before and afters at the end of the video. I had a huge moon face and a really big double chin. I used it a lot on my arms, my torso, and my thighs. So I'm going to show you my before and afters at the end of the video. Okay, I'm going to take my machine all apart and then I'm going to show you how to assemble it. When you first get your machine, it's going to look like this. It's just going to be the machine itself. It's not going to have any handles or anything attached to it. This is the handle holder that goes on the back. and this is the one that goes on the side. Right there. You're going to get 5 screws, 3 long ones and 2 short ones. The 3 long ones go here and the 2 short ones go here. You're also going to get a bag of extra gaskets and a fuse. I have never had to replace a fuse on my machine as of yet, but I'm saving it. I'm just going to hold on to it. The different gaskets, the white clear gaskets, are for the filter. You have four of the little gaskets here, 2 on each little side right here. And then the bigger gaskets are here on your filter. This filter goes here. And here's a little template right here to show you how to install it. So this, you want to make sure that you double check this after every time you use your machine. Because when the vacuum, if and when the vacuum ever sucks anything up, it'll discharge it in this filter. Okay, just like that. And then it just plugs in here. And it fits really tight, so it's got to be airtight for the vacuum to work its suction. So the first thing that I'm going to assemble, we put in the filter. Now I'm going to put the rack on. So the back rack takes the 3 long screws, and it's a Phillips screw. So I need a Phillips screwdriver. Just going to do the center one first so it holds it on. Okay, that's all attached. Now I'm going to do the side rack, and that's the 2 small screws. Okay. Those are all assembled. Now the back side, when you go to plug in your different handles, your different wands, they all have different amount of prongs. So you're going to look for the handle that has that amount of holes to fit onto those prongs. So this has 7 prongs. That goes with my RF 6-prong, has 7 holes, and then it has a notch at the top. This has a little notch for the notch at the top. So you just want to plug it right in like that, and then screw that on so it holds it on tight. Okay? So that's the 6 photon RF wand. Next, we're going to do this one. That's got 5 prongs. That's for the 4 radio frequency skin tightening. Again, it's got the notch at the top, plugs right in. And then this just screws on to hold it tight. Okay, next we're going to do the LED light handle. That's what this one looks like. So So it's got a little notch at the top, but it just plugs right in. Next is a 4-prong, right there, 4-prong. It's this little guy. This is the little radio frequency handle. Again, it has a little notch at the top. Just plug it right in. This one is a 5-prong right there. So that's the ultrasonic cavitation. Again, notch at the top. Plug it in and tighten this down. This little plug-in right here is for the cold hot hammer. And then the last this one right here is for the vacuum. So the flat part goes on the bottom. Kind of fits in really snug because it has to be airtight so that the vacuum will work. And last but not least is the power supply. Just plugs in right here in the bottom. Now you're all ready to use your Unisection 8-in-1 2.0 ultrasonic cavitation and radio frequency skin tightening machine. Now I'm going to go over order of operation and what each wand does. You just turn it on in the back and it powers up. It automatically defaults to the ultrasonic cavitation. I'm going to pull this machine up online and read to you the specs and what each wand, the power of each wand. So order of operation is just follow the screen. So so you never have to worry about what is the first thing that you do in your treatment. Ultrasonic cavitation is the first procedure that you do in your treatment. This cavitation handle is 40 kilohertz with a power of 20 watts. So it's very powerful. It's recommended to do 15 to 30 minute treatments. And you just do your timer up or your timer down. Your energy level. Your energy level. You want to start out slow with this. When you do ultrasonic cavitation with this machine, it makes a loud, high-pitched squeal that only you can hear it. You can only hear it when you have ultrasound, the conductivity gel, the ultrasound gel, and your skin, and then this connects, and it's a loud, high-pitched squeal that can cause ringing in the ear. I have never had a problem with it affecting my hearing. But you want to start out slow and work your way up. You don't want to just start out at a high energy because it's a loud, high-pitched squeal. Mode A is for a constant. Mode B is for a pulse. A is for smaller areas of fat, and B is for larger areas of fat. And you just change it right there with mode A or mode B, and then start. Just go in order of the screen. That's your order of operation. Next is the vacuum therapy. That's this handle. This handle also has radio frequency in it as well. So it's a two function handle. It's the vacuum and the radio frequency. If you only want to use the vacuum, leave the energy on one, and then the radio frequency will not turn on. You want to set your timer. Again, it's recommended to do between 15 and 30 minutes. You want to do your suction greater than your release. Always do your suction greater than your release. I like to set mine at a 6 and my release at a 3. Then you do your energy, and if you only want the vacuum, leave your energy on 1 and then start, and the radio frequency will not turn on. If you want the radio frequency and the vacuum, turn your energy up, and there again, start out low and work your way up. Mode A is for a constant, where the radio frequency stays on. Mode B only turns on when it touches your skin. This knob right here on the side of the machine right there controls the suction to the vacuum. You want that suction strong enough to where it sucks up into that area, so you're getting that good massage after you have blasted the fat cells with your cavitation. This is going to help disperse all of those fat cells that you just busted up with the ultrasonic cavitation. So you want it strong enough to where it's going to give you a good massage, but you don't want it too strong to where it's going to leave a round bruise on whatever body part you're doing. I don't use this on my face or my double chin. I only use this on my arms and my torso and my legs. The vacuum is a bipolar RF handle with photon. The frequency is a 1 megahertz, power of 50 watts. Next, going right down the line, this is the RF handle with photon. The frequency is 1 megahertz and a power of 50 watts. So there again, you just go in order of operation. You set your time for whatever you're going to do your treatments for. It's recommended to do between 15 and 30 minute treatments, and your energy at whatever you're comfortable with. Again, start out low at a low energy and work your way up. A is for a constant. B, it only turns on when it touches your skin. Radio frequency also kills the fat cells or disrupts the fat cells. So when you're doing radio frequency skin tightening, you're not only blasting the fat cells with your cavitation, but you're also liquefying the fat cells with your radio frequency. Okay, next order of operation is the cold hot hammer. I love this little guy. I use this when I do microneedling or when I do microdermabrasion. After I'm all done with my procedure, I like to put a sheet mask on and put this on the cold side and run this over, and it feels so good. So the temperature can get to between 0 and a -5 degrees Celsius for the cold. So there again, you set your energy at whatever you're comfortable with. Mode A is for cold. Mode B is for warm. It doesn't state how warm it gets, but it just is a soothing warmth. And then start. Next is the radio frequency for the face. It's this little guy, the 3-prong. Again, set your timer at whatever you're going to do your treatments for. Your energy at whatever you're comfortable with. Mode A is for a constant. Mode B only turns on when it touches your skin. I like to use this when my joints are acting up. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I like to put a little bit of gel on whatever joint is acting up, and then I run this, I turn the energy up and I run this over that joint, and it makes it feel so much better. This one has a power of 1 megahertz frequency and a power of 10 watts. Next is the 4-prong radio frequency. This has a frequency of 1 megahertz and a power of 30 watts. Again, set your timer at whatever you're going to do your treatments for, your energy at whatever you're comfortable with. Mode A is constant. Mode B only turns on when it touches your skin. Next is the LED light handle. I just love this little guy. This is a photon microcurrent LED light. So there again, you set the timer at whatever you're going to do your treatments for, your energy at whatever you're comfortable with, and this has energy A, B, C, or D, and then start. And you can feel the different shocking sensations when you go through the different modes, because it's a microcurrent. To get the LED light on the back, it has these different buttons back here. On, it automatically defaults to green, and then you can change it to whatever color. Just hit the on button again and it changes to whatever color you want. Or if you go to auto, it'll scroll through all 7 of the colors. You can also do a wave where it'll just flash on and off whatever color you decide to use. The red is 650 nm for anti-aging, skin renewal, and activating the skin. Blue is a 462 nm for calming and diminishing inflammation. Also works great for acne. Green is a 527 nm for comforting the skin. Purple is 600 nm for toxin elimination. Orange is 610 nm for balancing and recompositioning the skin. Turquoise or cyan is 470 nm for relaxation. Yellow is a 590 nm for tightening and oxygen supply. The photon microcurrent beauty device designed for facial beautification uses natural light waves which are transmitted by LED into the skin. This is a photon microcurrent LED handle. I really hope this helped you guys set up your machine and show you the order of operation. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.